Hi, Ashley from Numisma here, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a slightly more advanced functionality named recurring invoicing, which will save an awful lot of time when it comes to bookkeeping, especially if you are raising the same invoices for the same amount every single month. So in Numisma, to do this, you'll need to go to the Sales tab and then select New in the top right-hand corner. When you select New, you then have this option of New Repeat Invoice. So you can select that. And in the top left-hand corner, you can select your customer. You can also add a new customer if you wanted to, and it comes up with a pop-up. And then you can enter your start date. So this start date would be every time it will trigger. So the first date that this invoice will be created. So today is the 17th of January. So I will choose the 31st of January. That is the very first time that this invoice will be created. Then I can select the end date. So my end date, I want to finish it at the end of the year to do one full cycle. So I can select the end date, 31st of December. And then the income type, I can select sale, and I can also add a new income type if I wanted to. Description. So within description, we can use tags. Now these tags will pull through the name of the tag in the email. So if I was sending an invoice out in January and I put month in there, it would say January. So for example, I could put accounting services for the month of, and then pull through the tag month. And then if that sends it in January, it will say for the month of January. If it sends it in February, it will say for the month of February. Then I can enter a unit price. Let's say £40 per hour. And a quantity of 40 hours. Then we can select the standard rate. And then upon selecting more, you have some additional options so that you can select the bank that you would like to be paid to, your payment terms, how should they pay you, how many days is this invoice due in after it's raised. And then we've got the frequency, weekly, and total occurrences, 48, because it's calculated that this invoice will be created 48 times between the start date and the end date. And then on the right side, you've got template, where you can select the invoice template that you would like to use. The standard one is the most used within the Numisma. And then you've got auto email. So this will automatically email this to your client every time the invoice is created. Non-VAT invoices, if you want to just remove the VAT completely. An auto process would mean that it is automatically created. You don't have to go in and manually do the recurring invoice run because you do have the option of running it manually as well. But this will allow you to just forget about it because it will create the invoice every week and it will send the invoice to your client every week. So you don't have to do anything from an invoicing perspective. And then click save. And that repeat invoice has now been created. So if you ever want to see a list of all of your repeat invoices, you can go to sales. And then in the top right-hand corner, you can select repeat invoice rather than new repeat invoice. And then that will take you to a list of all of the repeat invoices that you have. And if you wanted to stop it, you can select this and you can edit it. You can copy, edit, delete it. You can do absolutely anything you like. So you can see this one is active now. So it will just automatically be created every time the the occurrence occurs. So the first occurrence is the 31st of January, and then it will recur weekly for 48 occurrences.